Hi everyone, it's Sharon here, and guys, I am a manifestation coach. And if you need help manifesting your biggest desires, I can help you do that. There's several ways that we can work together, and all my information is in the info section below. I've got one-on-one programs and different other ways that we can work together and manifest your biggest desires. Okay, so let's get into today's topic. And I decided that I wanted to start all my lessons, for the time being at least, by reminding us and reminding each and every one of you that you are the operant power. You, and only you are the person that holds the power in your reality. Not your circumstances, not your mother, not your auntie, not your boyfriend, not your ex, no one. You and only you are the operant power. Okay, now that we've laid that foundation, let's get into today's topic about focus. Guys, have you ever heard this phrase whereby someone says, "I wish I had a magic wand to wave over this situation and change it"? I've heard of it. I've even said it myself several times, and it only took me a really long time, to be honest, to realize that we actually have a magic wand. We have a magic wand, and that is our focus. That our focus is the magic wand that we can wave over situations to get them changed. And what do I mean by this? The law of attraction, or whatever you want to call it, the law of assumption, manifesting, it does not matter what you call it. The way we change reality is through our focus. And how it is that reality is in different states at any one time, depending on what you are focusing on or what you are thinking. Depending on the power of your thoughts is what reality is showing you. If you have heard of the double slit experiment, it's whereby mm, it's either it can be a wave or a particle. So this reality can be a wave or a particle depending on the observer. So depending on your thoughts and what you are projecting, what your thoughts are projecting. So the thoughts that we think in our mind are projecting on the outside, and that's reflecting back to us. The outside does not have the power, so to speak. The power is coming from the thoughts that we are thinking and that we are holding in place. And that this can also be from our core belief. So if we have a core belief about something, we kind of hold this reality in place by this belief that we've thought over and over and over again. So why is this important? Because in order for us to change the outside, in order for the outside to conform, we then have to change our thoughts and our beliefs about the situation. So what you are currently focusing on is what's being reflected to you on the outside. So say you're thinking, well, I thought about pizza and pizza didn't show up. How, then this is not true. It actually is, and that depends on a couple of more different factors. So I'll give you an example. At the very start of lockdown, there was a day where I really, really, really wanted pizza, but at the time restaurants were closed, so you were not allowed to go there. And they wouldn't, I think they were only doing a delivery, but where I was staying at the time, at the start of the lockdown in 2020, they wouldn't deliver because it was so far outside of the city. So it wasn't worth it for them to deliver it to you, as in they would have to charge you more money. The money to deliver to you would be more than the money that you paid for the food, so it wouldn't be worth it for them. So they'd never used to deliver in that location. So I then that same day I ended up having a conversation with a colleague, and this colleague had found a way, like the day before, had found a way to get the pizza. And someone might think, wow, that's coincidence, isn't it? Maybe, but I don't think it's coincidence. There is nothing like coincidence in this universe. This universe is just works in such a perfect order that things are the way they are, that things are held in place by forces, by laws, and by all these laws that are so efficient. And one of that is the law of thought, or the law of attraction, if you want to call it that. So yeah, so my colleague says to me, it's like, you do know you can get your pizza if you want it. Is no, actually he said to me, oh, my last night my wife and I had pizza from Domino's. And I was like, you did? How? Oh, I was like, oh, did they deliver it to you? He was like, no, they didn't actually deliver it to me, we went and got it. I was like, what? Tell me more. How did you do it? I've been wanting to have a pizza for, I've been thinking about pizza and wanting to have it, but I didn't know how to do it. And then he said to me, yeah, you can order it, and then they put it like in a safe place for you outside the shop, and you just literally go and pick it. And I was like, oh my days, that is just like unreal of how I've been thinking about this for days. And of all the people that could have spoken to me, was a colleague that had this happen to them within the last few days. So yeah, it's just incredible that with our thoughts we can change reality and bring things into our life that we want, and we can change and wave a magic wand over situations just through the power of our focus. Okay, so the question now comes, what should you focus on? You should only focus on what you want. That's it. The end of this podcast. That's it. You should only focus on what you want. Should I say that again the third time? You should only focus on what you want. And I'm not joking. So if you have a situation that's not let's say you're living long distance, you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, the love of your life and you are living long distance, and you don't like it. What should you focus on the obstacles? Oh, they need a visa, or they would need a job, or they would need this? No, you should. What implies that you're now living together? So for example, if you were living together, would you have date nights every week? So you should only focus on the fact that you're now having date night every week, and think of how lovely it would be to have date night every week, and get yourself lost in that daydream and stay there. Ignore everything on the outside that looks difficult. And let's say you're intending that you have date night every Sunday, and Sunday comes around and you're by yourself, you're at home and you've not gone anywhere for date night, and your thoughts are wanting to spiral. Bring yourself back and think. There's several ways to do this. 68-second process, whereby you think the same thought for 17 seconds and keep going and keep going, and within 68 seconds you can shift your energy completely and shift your thoughts. So get yourself back in thinking, wouldn't it be nice to have a date night every Sunday? And now take that thought even further. What would you actually do? Where would you go if you were to have a date night on Sundays or date day? Would you go out for a Sunday roast to a restaurant? What restaurant could you go to? What would you wear? What would he wear? What would she wear? What would you order with your meal? Like, take this further. Think of it as an peeling layers of an onion, and keep your focus lasered in on that end result that you want. And you keep doing this and you keep doing this, and eventually this reality that you're holding on the inside through your thoughts is going to reflect on the outside. If you start thinking if you start focusing on having arguments with people in your mind, it's gonna reflect on the outside as well. If you're having arguments in your mind with your boss, if you're thinking, oh no, no one likes me, no one listens to my ideas, guess what? The next time you go into a meeting, you bring an idea and everyone will shut you down, because that's what you're focusing on in your mind. If you're focusing on the fact that every time you drive to work at, I don't know, every time I leave my house past 7:30, I hit traffic and it's always so bad and I'm always late. Guess what? Every single time you do this, it's gonna happen. So you have to change the situations on the outside by changing what you focus on the inside in your mind. Your thoughts are going literally going outside and holding these things in place. So if you want that reality on the outside to crumble, so to speak, you have to crumble it fast in your thoughts and in your mind, and then you create what you want, focus on the things that you want. What's the end result that you would like to see? And by continually focusing on it, it's then going to build itself out in your reality. So guys, pick one area in your life where you can change this, where you can test it out, you know something that you want to see quickly, and by doing this you create a quick win. So you can either create a list every day of things you would like to manifest, or things you'd like to see change, or things you'd like to see happen. You can use it and manifest pizza like I did if you wanted. So yeah, just pick something, play with it, manifest it, test it out for yourself, and that would just increase your manifesting muscle. I hope you found this helpful, guys. Please comment, please like, please share it, and I will see you on the next one. Have a good one and happy manifesting.